Come join us here at the Cabaret. That's the Ray Stevens CabaRay and Showroom right here in West Nashville. We're easy to find at the Charlotte Avenue exit off I-40 West. It's the place in Nashville for a special entertainment and dining experience. There's great food, all your favorite wines and mixed drinks, a fun piano bar where you can sing along and dance. And there's the Ray Stevens Show, where I'll sing all my biggest hits with Nashville's best musicians and singers. So whether it's a special date night, entertaining friends and family, or you're just coming out to sing along in the piano bar, whatever your reason, the Cabaret is a fun place to enjoy a full night of entertainment. And the parking is free. So come see me, Ray Stevens, at the Cabaret. Call 615-327-4630 or go to RayStevensCabaRay.com. Make your plans now.
From the Ray Stevens Studios in the heart of Nashville's Music Row in Music City, USA, it's Ray Stevens CabaRay Nashville.
My heart keeps going back to Nashville. That's the only place for me. My love is waiting there in Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee.
With Ray's guest, Dina Carter and the A-Team. Oh boy, everything's gonna be beautiful now. Here's Ray Stevens.
Like the beat, beat, beat of the tom-tom when the jungle shadows fall. Like the tick-tock of the stately clock as it stands against the wall. Like the drip, drip, drop of the raindrops when the summer showers through. So a voice within me keeps repeating, you, night and day. You're the one, only you beneath the moon and under the sun. Whether near to me or far makes no difference, darling, where you are, I think of you. Night and day, night and day. Why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom or the silence of my lonely room, I think of you. Night and day, day and night, under the hide of me, there's an oh such a hungry yearning burning inside of me. And it's told me it won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, night and day, day and night, under the hide of me. There's an oh such a hungry yearning burning inside of me. And it's told me it won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, night and day. And it's told me it won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, and night and day. Welcome to Cabaret Nashville. We got a fun show. Woo-wee, what a show. So, let's get it started. We have a gorgeous guest this week, and I want to ask her a personal question. Did you shave your legs for this? Please welcome the lady who recorded that big hit, Dina Carter.
Hi there. Hi, Ray.
Dina, you're the daughter of a famous Nashville musician, Fred Carter, that I've known for many years. Mm-hmm. And that had to be sort of either a help or a hindrance. Which one was it?
Well, it was both. As in any parent-child relationship, we wrestled a lot over the music business stuff because I grew up here in Nashville. I was born and raised in Nashville. As you know, Dad was a musician here, and so I went to college and got my degree and all these things for a backup plan because I did grow up in a musician's home. So you need a backup plan if you do that sometimes. But I decided to start writing songs in college and play in little clubs and anywhere I could do at college or when I'd come home for the summers and work. And I was just always writing songs and being around all these amazing musicians in Nashville. I mean, you don't get any better than that. So it was just in my blood. And when I decided to want to be an artist, he had his opinions and I had my opinions of how that was going to go. And I should, now in hindsight, like every kid that becomes an adult, I could have saved myself a lot of pain, probably, in struggling if I had listened to him a little bit more. But
meanwhile, I understand your first big break came when one of your demo tapes caught the attention of Willie Nelson. Is that right?
That is true. I was signed by Jimmy Bowen on Capitol Records. And initially, he had signed me as one of the first alternative artists on a label called Patriot. And when he heard my cassette tape, he heard my tape, and he couldn't believe it was me because he thought I was still a little girl, you know. And he invited me to be on Farm Aid in 1994 before I had any experience under my belt singing for anybody, and invited me down to the Superdome in New Orleans. And I did not get a sound check that day, believe it or not. And I was terrified. But we sang, and when I did I shave my legs for this? In the Superdome, the crowd went bananas. Just acoustic.
You know, I didn't shave my legs for this, Dina, but I did have my piano tune. So why don't we do it?
Let's do it.
Why don't you kick it off?
Okay, you got it.
All right.
You ready?
No, but go ahead.
Flowers and wine is what I thought I would find when I came home from working tonight. Well, now here I stand over this frying pan, and you want a cold one again. I bought these new heels, did my nails, had my hair done just right. I thought this new dress was a sure bet for romance tonight. Well, it's perfectly clear between the TV and beer, I won't get so much as a kiss. As I head for the door, I turn around to be sure. Did I shave my legs for this? Now when we first met, you promised we'd get a house on a hill with a pool. Well, this trailer stays wet and we're swimming in debt. Now you want me to go back to school. Sure bet As I head for the door, I turn around to be sure that I shave my legs for this. Darling, did I shave my legs for this?
Dina Carter.
Thank you. Thank you.
This next song you're going to do was nominated for a Grammy, and you wrote it. Kenny Chesney had a big hit on this song too, and why don't we do that? Why don't you do that? I'm not going to help you on this one.
Well, I wrote this. I do want to tell a little story. Matresa Berg and I wrote this song together, and Matresa and Gary Harrison wrote Strawberry Wine. So for us to have a hit with Strawberry Wine in '96, and for it now to be like an iconic country song, and to write a song with her, we wrote in 2002 for a record that I did called I'm Just a Girl. And I went on tour with Kenny and Keith, and I sang that record and sang that song in 2003. And Kenny and Keith would stand on the side of the stage and watch me sing that song. They loved You and Tequila. They loved it. So fast forward 10 years later, and Kenny recorded the song. So Matresa and I, just out of the blue, he recorded it, and she and I got to go back to the CMAs and the Grammys and the ACMs and all this as writers. And that was a real honor for me because I had been to the Grammys and been honored in that way as an artist, but as a writer, it meant so much to know that someone had had a big hit with the song I'd written, and they get to go sing it. So, and Grace Potter's amazing. I was a fan of hers, and she's the duet partner with Kenny on the song. So we're just so blessed, and the song is a favorite by songwriters in town, and it's just such
It's always great
gift.
when somebody else puts a stamp of approval, you know.
That's right.
What, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, listen.
Thank you.
Dina Carter.
Here I am again, kicking dust in a canyon wind, waiting for that sun to go down. I made it up Mulholland Drive, hell-bent on getting high, high above the lights of town. You and Tequila made me crazy. You run like poison in my blood. One more night might kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. 30 days and 30 nights, been putting up a real good fight. There were times I thought you'd win. It isn't easy to forget the bitter taste the morning left. I swore I wouldn't go back there again. You and Tequila make me crazy. You run like poison in my blood. One more night might kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. When it comes to you, oh, the damage I could do. It's always your favorite sins that do you in.
tequila made me crazy. You run like poison in my blood. One more night might kill me, baby. One is one too many. One more is never enough. It's never enough. You and tequila, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh.
Hi, this is Ray Stevens with some great news. My Cabaret gift shop has gone digital. You no longer have to drive to Tennessee to see all the stuff we have for you to enjoy and buy. Take your time and take a nice long look around at all the ball caps, t-shirts, monkeys and squirrels. We have keychains, cups, mouse pads, and books, CDs, DVDs, and so much more. Everything we have in the gift shop is now available to you here online. So fill up that shopping cart.
Well, I want to play one of the most special songs that I've ever recorded that started everything off for me. It was my first single on the radio, and it just spoke so true to my heart of being a teenager and going through life and the truth of how I felt at the time. And it's just gone on to be like a standard, and it's just so precious and means a lot to me.
He was working through college on my grandpa's farm. I was thirsting for knowledge, and he had a car. Well, I was caught somewhere between a woman and a child. One restless summer we found love growing wild on the banks of the river on a well-beaten path. It's funny how those memories they last, like strawberry wine to 17. The hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love, so bittersweet and green on the vine, like strawberry wine. Well, I still remember when 40 was old. My biggest fear was September, when he had to go. A few cards and letters and one long distance call. We drifted away like the leaves in the fall. But year after year I come back to this place just to remember the taste. The strawberry wine, 17. The hot July moon saw everything. My first taste of love, so like strawberry wine. The fields have grown over now, years since they've seen the plow. There's nothing time hasn't touched. Is it really him or the loss of my innocence? I've been missing so much. Strawberry wine, 17, the hot July moon, saw everything. My first taste of love, so bittersweet and green on the vine, like strawberry wine. Strawberry
Dina Carter, everybody. Oh, terrific. Thank you, Dina. You know, about 30 years ago, everybody was into astrology. My bass player was really into astrology. And so, you know, hanging around him quite a bit, I decided I would write a song using astrology terms. And I would pick his brain and get terminology and get all the facts straight as straight as I could and make it rhyme, you know. And so I want to sing that song for you. And it's called "Oh Leo Lady." I am Aquarius, my moon is in Pisces, and Mars is in Scorpio rising. My horoscope says that love with a Leo never be on my horizon. It's written in the stars, this love affair of ours is just not part of heaven's plan. I've rechecked my chart, and I'm pretty smart, but I can't make my heart understand. Oh, Leo lady, Leo lady, you know you're the lady who is driving me crazy. Leo lady, you know that I love you. I should love a Libra or even a Gemini, but I couldn't find me one of those. You should love an Aries or even a Sagittarius, but I was the one that you chose. I began in the cold of late January, you on a hot August night. Incompatible signs with opposite minds, but oh, it feels so right. Could it be that the planets were sleeping on those days, or slipped out of orbit and took holidays, or took a wrong transit, or just got too lazy to notice our souls unite? Ooh, Leo lady, Leo lady, you know Thank you. You know, we had a bad drought when I was a kid down South Georgia, and the town hardly had any water pressure at all. And well, wouldn't you know it, the new courthouse caught on fire, and the fire department only had a dribble coming out of the hose. And just when we thought all was lost, here came Bubba and Earl and their whole family down the hill in their old pickup truck, and they ran right into the middle of the fire, and they all jumped out and started stomping the fire and swatting the flames with their coats until it was all put out. And the mayor was amazed, and he called for us to take up a collection for the family in appreciation. And the mayor handed over almost $100 to Earl and Bubba. And then he asked them what they were going to do with all that money. And they both agreed they were going to fix the brakes on that old truck. Well, there's that song again. Time to say so long from Cabaret Nashville, and to say, pardon me, ma'am, may I have this dance?
This is Bill Cody saying so long until next time from Cabaret Nashville.
Come join us here at the Cabaret. That's the Ray Stevens CabaRay and Showroom right here in West Nashville. We're easy to find at the Charlotte Avenue exit off I-40 West. It's the place in Nashville for a special entertainment and dining experience. There's great food, all your favorite wines and mixed drinks, a fun piano bar where you can sing along and dance. And there's the Ray Stevens Show, where I'll sing all my biggest hits with Nashville's best musicians and singers. So whether it's a special date night, entertaining friends and family, or you're just coming out to sing along in the piano bar, whatever your reason, the Cabaret is a fun place to enjoy a full night of entertainment. And the parking is free. So come see me, Ray Stevens, at the Cabaret. Call 615-327-4630 or go to RayStevensCabaRay.com. Make your plans now.